District 9. That's right, Joe. So, mate, yeah, he talks like this. He's kind of a bumbling jackass, but he's promoted to some new title in his job. Doesn't amount to much except him being the guy that has to do the work nobody else wants to do. What's that work? Kicking the fucking illegals out of the country.
Rough stuff.
Unfortunately, Joe, these illegals are giant space shrimp who just I don't want to say they crashed on Earth because their ship still has the ability to just, you know, hover around the city, but there's still millions and millions of these space shrimp seeking refuge in old Johannesburg.
So you're just saying that they're making excuses.
Kinda, yeah.
Mm.
Because the main crux of this movie is a couple space shrimp. They're a garbage picking, pardon me, because they need this goop, excuse me, that their technology runs on. And there's only two of these shrimp out of millions who are just like, you know what? We need to find this shit so we can, go a mile into the air maybe and get on our ship and get the fuck out of here. But all the other shrimp, they're worried about eating cat food and such, and it's just that's a main problem with the movie, that there's only two of these creatures, aliens, whatever, who are trying to do anything to get back to the ship so they can go home.
So
But
you're saying the main problem with this movie is most of the population is fucking lazy, and that's not realistic.
I mean, Neil Blomkamp,
Hmm?
he's the one who made this movie. So if he wants to say, hey, those lazy ass fucking Mexicans, and stretch it out to a 2 hour long movie, that's on him. I'm saying that's a problem with the movie, because there would at least been five out of these 2 million who are just like, yeah, we got to do something to get out of here, and not just two.
We gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do.
And for some of them, Joe, it was the last thing that they ever did. So this documentary, it's like half mockumentary, half like actual story, linear narrative, which kind of works,
Frick.
kind of doesn't, because it combines. And am I watching this now? Am I watching that now? But this was, at the time, it was like, wow, look at that CG, but they kind of used the mockumentary style to hide a little bit, but it's still pretty good. A little long, goes on a little long, like a Joe review, but it's still worth a watch. And gosh darn it, when that little CGI prawn baby shows those big eyes, you feel those emotions for that CGI creature. It's worth, Joe, let me tell you this. More relevant today than in the time it was made. Can you believe that shit? Jeez Louise. But yeah, District 9, it has some good shit in it. It does go on a little long, admittedly, but it is still a pretty good movie. Do we need a sequel? No, I don't give a fuck about District 10. People have been going on about that for years, but it's worth a watching. Gosh darn it, I liked it.
Well, Tom, this is a movie that I like to when I watch. I watch it in the theater and
As did I.
thought it was pretty good, but now hearing you talk about it, it's like, nah, fuck this movie.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe. Bye. Head over to BWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until that time,